Good morning, everybody. How you doing today? My name's Andrew.
I'm Pop-Pop.
And Kathy.
And we're some of the Veggie boys.
And girls.
And we'd like to thank you for stopping by. If you're new here, please consider subscribing because we can grow a lot of stuff on the farm, but one thing we can't grow is this channel without your help. Chicken. Welcome back, everybody. It's so nice to see you. We're working on some morning chores right now, and we're also trying to do a little bit of cleaning up. This section of our shop area got pretty messy over winter time while we've been loading potatoes into the hopper and taking potatoes out of here. So we're just trying to clean up all the bins that we had used. We're trying to make sure we can get all our equipment stored inside. We've had it inside for most of the storms that we had received already this winter, but we're worried that if we continue to get more storms, the equipment we have outside is just gonna continue to get dumped on. Normally we have a pretty large truck that sits in this area, but since we moved it out today to fill it up with corn, we were able to grab some of this garbage that we had. These bins that Dad is pulling out, these were all filled with potatoes. When we dump them, we slice them. These bins, you can use them multiple times. However, after they sit with potatoes for a while, they don't really hold up too well anymore. So this morning, the jobs have been a little bit of everything. We've been filling a truck with corn, we've been cleaning up, and we've been taking care of the normal chores. They're all coming over here. They know what I have for them. Oh, look at that one egg. That thing is massive. Excuse me, coming through. I got the eggs collected out of that pen out there, and I just got all the eggs collected from this inside pen. I also fed the chickens and gave them their treat.
We only need 2 corn back there. The first 2 feeders, and then the rest of the corn.
2 corn.
2 corn.
1, 2. Callie's been teaching me how to count. She's pretty good at it. She can get up to 27. Once we get after 27, it's a little crazy.
Oh, she's better than her father.
I don't know what was going on back here in this corner, but it smells very skunky. I don't know if a cat and a skunk got in a little bit of a scuffle or what the deal was, but it stinks back here. Woo. Woo, stinks back here. You know what doesn't stink? Getting the animals all taken care of. That smells pretty good. That's pretty sweet. We just got all the grain dumped in for the cattle. They seem to be enjoying it every single day. They eat the same thing, but they like it. Except for when summer comes around, they'll get, you know, apples. You know, sometimes we'll throw in some lettuce. If we ever make sauerkraut, the cattle get a whole bunch of cabbage. These cattle, they got a pretty wild diet. For now, they're just basically getting the same thing every day, but we throw some potatoes in there occasionally and they're very happy about it. All right, guys, you like your potatoes, don't you? Very good. We're doing a quick look over of all the cattle. They all seem to be pretty good. All the smaller cattle that we moved out don't seem to have any trouble. That's always a really good sign. The cattle in this pen have continued to get larger. We're getting ready to move a few out and we're gonna bring a few from the pasture into here. I think that's more towards the later part of the week. I think we do have a few calves that need to be moved out of the greenhouse. Those ones in the first 3 pens, we're gonna be moving them into the larger pen over there so they can do a little bit of running around. Good morning, guys. Good morning.
I'm taking the safety latches off.
Oh, buddy. No, go this way. Go this way. There you go. Go ahead. Watch out, buddy. Don't hurt me. I know you're big and strong.
Yeah, watch, he'll jump. He'll jump.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Good job. Come on. Come on. Nope, going the wrong way. Gotta go this way. Come on. I love moving calves, but this can be a very difficult job. Dad's running. That's how you know it's a serious day. Dad's running. What's up, guys? What's up? Come on. The cattle that have been here, they don't seem to mind the new calves being here. He's having fun. I always like bringing the calves over and seeing how everybody reacts. There we go. Now we're starting to stir things up, having a little more fun. The cattle seem to be enjoying themselves. We got fresh water in there for the calves. We got some grain, and they'll probably calm down in a little bit, but for now, they're gonna be running around and enjoying themselves. You happy to have new friends? Oh yeah, you go have fun. We just about got all the animals taken care of. Dad and I are walking down to grab some sweet feed to dump in for those calves, but that's gonna be it, and then Dad...
I'm gonna get milk for the calves.
Yep, he's going that way. So we're going our own ways. Oh, frozen feed. I made it in here just as Dad was dumping in the milk. All the calves seem to be doing really well. When these calves first get here, we start them out on a nipple pail. We prefer to have them drink out of the bucket. It's so much easier to deal with. It does take a few of the cattle longer than others, but these ones that we have here, they've taken to the bucket rather quickly, which is always nice. Excuse me, buddy. Oh, you're eating my leg. What are you doing? You're trying to bite me. Are you trying to eat me? Now that we're all finished off with animals for the morning, I'll give you an idea of why we've been doing some of these other jobs. Obviously, it's always important to clean, so we wanted to get that stuff taken out of there. But in the upcoming weeks, it is going to get bitterly cold here. Now, recently, we've been dealing with cold temperatures. You guys have seen that, but it is going to get bitterly cold. That's what Dad said to me, and that's kind of the way they phrased it on the news. So what we're expecting is cold temperatures. So we've been trying to get certain jobs done outside that we don't have to worry about. Some of you may remember this door was looking a little shabby. Well, we patched it up. Yeah, we fixed it a little bit. It is no longer flimsy. It is pretty sturdy. Another thing you saw was that truck full of corn. We wanted to get that filled up so we didn't have to worry about it while it's really cold. And in the process of getting this all cleaned out and moved around, we've been able to open up a lot more room, and we can back other pieces of equipment in here. I'll be honest, I don't mind working out in the cold too much, but when those temperatures really drop, if we can get a lot of big jobs taken care of before that happens, we're gonna do it, because I'd rather not be outside working in those temperatures. Because there's always gonna be work on the farm. You guys recognize that, I recognize that. But if we can mitigate doing work in those really, really cold temperatures, we're gonna do it. I was just loading those bins onto the back of the truck with the forklift. And as I was standing here, somebody was over here yelling at me. What are you doing, buddy? I thought you loved your new space there. Oh, we got an escape artist. We're gonna have to watch out for this one. Hey, buddy, you're so cute. Back up. Back up, guys. Back up. Back up. Now let's see if I can do this without causing a whole bunch of chaos. Hey, we got it. No chaos. Just the way I like it. Dad had left me down around back because we had a delivery up in the farm market. You can see he's pulling everything out of the cooler. And that's because something on the delivery was a little bit larger than some other things. We have an entire pallet of flour that we just got in. So we're making some room to bring it into the cooler. It doesn't help that the last time we were in here, we moved so many bins of potatoes in. They're kind of in the way, so they gotta be moved too. I need to push on it?
Yeah, I'm stuck in the ice.
I'm pushing.
Good job.
Electric pallet jacks are so nice. I remember having to move those giant pallets of flour and potatoes with a manual one. That wasn't fun. Oh, what do we have here? In a recent video, we had talked about discussing a few of the different varieties that we raise here on the farm when it comes to different types of vegetables and some of the fruits that we raise. What I saw in the comments was a lot of people were interested in that type of a video. So what I thought I was gonna do was just incorporate a few things into its own separate video. But as we go throughout winter here, I'm just gonna touch on a few different types of vegetables, a few different types of varieties that I really, really like, and I'm gonna incorporate it into as many videos as possible. Now, just as a reminder, we order seeds from all different types of seed companies. I mean, I could go on and name a few different ones. Today, we're just gonna be looking at the brand new Seedway commercial vegetable seed catalog. This should have a lot of the different varieties we raise. We will not always get from Seedway. We will get from some others. There could be a few reasons for that. Sourcing, it could be cost, whatever the case. It's always good to look around and find out what works best for you. Well, everyone, I moved spots because I just happen to be in my mom's way and don't want to be doing that. When it comes to all the different things that we raise, so the vegetables and fruits, we could really load up a video talking about the different varieties that we raise and the different varieties we have liked over the years. I'm worried if I do that, it's gonna be too much for one video. So what I'm gonna do, I think I've already touched on this, is just go through different varieties and go through different types of fruits and vegetables as we get leading up into seeding time. And today I wanted to talk about cucumbers. We're gonna talk about the smaller pickling cucumbers later on. Today I wanted to talk about the longer slicing cucumbers. Now, this past year, we tried a variety called Dominator. Dominator was a really, really nice cucumber variety. It produced heavily. Like we got a lot of cucumbers off that variety. It was really, really nice. Now, it wasn't a seed weight variety, so I don't have information on it here in front of me, but I know it had a dark green color, beautiful, beautiful cucumbers. And the number one thing I can remember about it is it just produced well. We picked a lot of cucumbers. Now, a cucumber we have raised in the past, and we raised it last year as well, was called Speedway. Now, Speedway, really, really nice cucumber. I would recommend it to anybody. Our seed book here says about it, the comments it makes are a great quality, good length, uniform, dark green color, high early season yields, and it also touches on the fact that it's ganaceous. Now, ganaceous means that it produces mostly female flowers. So that's a really good thing if you're looking for yield. If it has mostly female flowers, that's where your fruit or your vegetable is gonna come from. Now, understandably so, you do need male flowers in there. So it doesn't say it only makes female flowers, it's just mostly female flowers. Pollination is very important when it comes to these types of cucumbers. But yeah, probably the number one variety I would recommend to someone, and the variety that we seed to sell to the people in our local area, is Speedway. Speedway has always been a really, really good cucumber. The season on it, it's about 54 days. So a 54-day, you know, to transplant. That's not bad. That's really, really good. The fruit size, you know, it can be pretty long. It can get a little fat if you don't pick it early. We like to pick them when they're a little more on the slender side. But yeah, Speedway and Dominator, two really, really good varieties that if you're looking to plant more cucumbers or you're just trying to start cucumbers for the first time, I would recommend. Now, just because I recommended that doesn't mean those are the only varieties you should plant. I wanted to touch on something that was a little interesting. You know, some of these cucumbers, they got pretty cool names. We got Senior, what about Cobra? Cobra, that's a cool name. And we flip this page and we got Diamondback, Mamba, Tasty Green, Raceway, Python, Brickyard. A lot of really interesting names. But tell me if you've ever heard of SV4142CL. Yeah, that's a hybrid variety. I want to read what this book says about this hybrid variety. It says, a strong grower recommended for field trellis/pole production. Vigorous vines and strong plant promote adaptability and strong yields. Plants are monoecious and lend themselves to extended production, which I don't know if that's the correct way to say that word, like monoecious, but that means that the plant has both male and female flowers. So kind of like the Speedway, is that the one I was talking about? Yeah, the Speedway, that one produces mostly female flowers. This one has a few extra male flowers. But this one that we had just talked about, the SV4142CL hybrid, is really good for field or pole production. So if, you know, looking at us, that would be something we'd probably be interested in. A lot of times when people hear all those numbers and letters, they start to get a little concerned. They're like, whoa, what is going on? But you can only come up with so many cool names for different types of products. You know, like Cobra is a pretty cool name for a cucumber, but what do you know about SV4142CL? It doesn't roll off the tongue, but I'm sure they produce a really good cucumber. If you're looking to start a garden, if you're looking to do a little bit more than a garden, it's always important to check out your seed books. And if you can, talk to somebody who's grown a certain variety, or even talk to a local farmer in your area. A lot of them are happy to share what type of seeds that they use. So that's what I would recommend to you. So today we talked a little bit about cucumbers. We got our Speedway and our Dominator that we really plant, but there's also other varieties that you really should look into, and don't be afraid to try something new, because trying something new is how you learn to find what you really like. Or something like that. Dad used to say it a certain way. I probably said it wrong. The way Dad says it sounds so much cooler. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Please let me know what fruit or vegetable you want me to move on to next, and we'll try and get that incorporated into a future video. Just got finished with some lunch. We had pork sandwiches. We also had some fresh salsa with chips. Oh, it was good. It's been pretty nice, the farm market not being open today. We've been able to be in here without having to worry about taking care of anybody. Not that I mind taking care of people. It's just nice that when you are working on things in here, nothing distracts you. You can just get a job done. We like getting a job done around here. Look at this little outfit. Isn't that so cute? She's wearing like a vegetable sweatshirt. Isn't that awesome? Isn't that awesome? We are here for dinner. We got Miss Lily, we got Mr. Ronnie, we got Callie, and that dinner table is looking good. We got a salad and some asparagus. And Mom has got steaks in the oven. Oh yeah. Now you wanna know something that's really cool? These sweatshirts that these babies are wearing, I guess they're like sweatshirts, coats. Let's get a close-up on that. You see all the veggies on there? Yeah, one of the viewers made this. So thank you. You know who you are. But look at these cool outfits. Ronnie boy. Lily girl. That is scary. You know, if I saw Pop-Pop working with that light on, what's it do?
Yeah, I got all different shades.
Wow. Pop-Pop's got a light. It's a little dark, you can't see. But look at that. Someone sent you that hat?
Yep.
I guess we're just talking about things people have sent us. The company where we get all our potato seed from, the Maine Farmer Exchange, just sent me a whole bunch of hats, a beanie, and some maple syrup. So big shout out to the Maine Farmer Exchange. Check them out. They're nice to us. Alrighty, everybody, we are now at the dinner table. Ooh, there is the steak, and there's Sadie and Daniel. So the whole family's here except for Matthew and Tracy. They're actually on vacation, but we're not. So that means we're gonna eat dinner. Thank you, everybody, for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.